Okay, so Mike tells me that that his internet connection has been resurrected from the dead, and let's try this again.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And sorry for the difficulty. Hopefully now you can see my screen okay. Um, yes. Okay, great. Well, for those of you who don't know Flipboard, it is a social magazine that we launched back in 2010. And what you do is you follow topics and other things to basically get a magazine personalized to you that you can flip through every morning on your iPhone or your Android phone. And the way Flipboard works is you follow different interests or topics, and then you get a For You feed, which you can see here. This is a For You feed that is this feed here is totally personalizable, so you can control how it works. And it's made up of all the best of the things that I'm following. Now, if I go over here to my following tab, you can see the things that I'm following. And you'll notice some of the things up at the top here, hiking adventures, for example. This is actually a user curated magazine. And this magazine, there are millions of these on Flipboard. This is, in this case, all about hiking adventures. And this person has been curating content from across the internet and placing it into this magazine. And I follow it, and then I see these in my For You feed or my hiking topic, etc. Now, one of the things that is really cool about what we've done with Mastodon is now you can follow Mastodon in your Flipboard. And here you can see that I actually have the hashtag ActivityPub, which is the Mastodon feed for ActivityPub here right on my Flipboard. And I can just flip through it and see different posts that are happening here. I can participate in these conversations and follow people and so on right on Mastodon, right from my Flipboard. I'm also following a guy named Craig Maude, who used to work at Flipboard as a designer in our early days. And he posts some fantastic things here. And again, I can look at, in this case, these are photos that he's posted. And I can tap on the conversation and reply and participate. All of this goes then right back to Mastodon. I can, of course, favorite all of these posts, but I can also take them and put them into my Flipboard magazines. So if I hit the plus button on this post, I can take it and put it into one of my magazines. So for example, I have a magazine called Vulcanite that's all about photography. And I have a few thousand followers of that magazine. So I can just go ahead and take this Mastodon post, put it in that magazine. And now anyone following my magazine on Flipboard will see that Mastodon post. The way you set this up is you connect your Mastodon account to your Flipboard. And this is an integration that we launched about a month ago. And by the way, today, it was initially on iOS, but today we are announcing that we have our Android version of this integration working as well. So we're releasing the Android version today, so you can try it if you're on an Android phone. And so you can see here, Flipboard can attach to different types of accounts through APIs. We're not doing this through ActivityPub yet, but that is something that we're going to be doing in the coming months. So here you can see my Mastodon account connected to my Flipboard, and you just log in like you normally would, choose your instance, and then log in. And then Flipboard will go and show you all your different feeds. So I can go into my home timeline, for example, and flip through that. And again, I can favorite, boost, reply, any of these items. And you'll see they're rendered more like kind of in Flipboard fashion. So if you're a user of Flipboard, the whole experience feels very, clean and holistic across things that you're seeing on Flipboard and on Mastodon. And, it includes video, podcasts, photos, articles, etc. I can go over to my favorites feed, for example, and see some of the things that I've favorited recently. I can jump over here to the like a hashtag, and let me go jump over to the like a hashtag and see just great content posted there. And then if I really like this feed, I can actually follow it on Flipboard, which now means that posts from this feed will show up in my For You feed and my photography topics on Flipboard. So now I can connect and always stay connected to my Mastodon community whenever I'm on Flipboard as well. So that's just a quick demo. There's a lot more coming as we integrate ActivityPub. This is done purely through the API. But when we integrate with ActivityPub, what it will mean is anyone on Mastodon will be able to follow these Flipboard magazines, like, for example, hiking adventures. You'll be able to follow that from your Mastodon account and see these posts in your feed if you want, and be able to interact with these users on Flipboard from Mastodon or from any other service. One of the things we're also particularly excited about is all of the innovation happening beyond Mastodon, like PixelFed and PeerTube and all of these other fantastic services, Bookworm, and being able to integrate those in a way in Flipboard that brings it all together for users, where they can really go deep on their interests and see great content from across the Fediverse and interact with those people right from their Flipboard in this really easy way. So that's the Flipboard integration.
Thank you, Mike. That is very clearly, you guys have been building a consumer-focused app, which is nice to see because there's so much in the Fediverse. It's really, as Kelly has just pointed out earlier, something that needs polishing. So this is great. Thank you very much.